Hi, this is David. I'm going to teach you how to say the word for to speak, parler, and then I'm going to teach you how to say je parle, so that you can say I speak French, I speak Spanish, I speak English. So what we want to do first is start out with the PA, ba, ba, ba. I'm keeping the tip of my tongue against the inside of my bottom row of teeth there, and that is only to help me not move my tongue, because I don't want to move the front of my tongue for this whole word. So I'm keeping it against the inside of my bottom row of teeth so I can remember where it is. Ba. And then I want you to, after you say the ba, I want you to redirect the flow of air through your nose. And I want you to do that in a forceful manner. So what I want you to say is ba, ba, ba. So I'm almost snorting out of my nose, and I can feel air going through my nose, my coming out of my nose. Ba. I can feel it on my finger there. Ba. So if you can feel the air on your finger, ba, that means that you're closing down with your soft palate. Now let's make the le. We're not making an English R sound. Don't think of R yet. If you can avoid it, just don't even think of the R. Think of yourself as saying ba, closing down and breathing through your nose. And then we're going to say le. But when we say le, we're going to make the L not with the tip of our tongue reaching up to the top of our mouth like we normally would in English. In English, we would take the tip of the tongue and say le, le, le. But I want you to keep the tip of your tongue against the inside of your lower row of teeth and make the L with this part of your tongue. Touch that to the roof of your mouth. Le, 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 le. So now we're going to make 3 different sounds, and we're going to separate them. Ba, le, ba, le. So we're not making an R here, are we? We're making a ba, then we're breathing through our nose, and then we're saying the le, le, ba, le, ba, le. Now I'd like you to speed it up, and instead of bringing that soft palate down so forcefully and making a snorting type of sound, I'd like you to make that movement a little softer, so we get something like this. Ba, le, ba, le, ba, le. So I'm still breathing through my nose a little bit. I'm still completely closing off. Ba, le. I'm still, when I say closing off, I meant closing down with the soft palate. So I'm closing off the flow of air through my mouth. Ba, le, ba, le. And I can still hear, I don't know if you can hear it, but I can still hear a little bit of a change in flow of sound, and I can still feel it almost in my ears. Ba, le, ba, le. The reason we do this exercise is so that you can feel that you can move your soft palate there. You can control things in the back there. And that's how you're going to make the French R, by learning to control that soft palate. To close it down hard if you want to close it down soft, to brush the soft palate against the back of the tongue. You're going to learn over time how to do all this, but just by doing exercises with me. Parle. Now let's speed it up and get parler, parler, parler. So I'm brushing the soft palate down against the back of my tongue. I'm not completely closing off, but I'm still getting a sound that in English sounds a little funny, doesn't it? It sounds like a gap in the sound. Parler, parler, parler. So now, how do I say je parle? I want to keep that gap in the sound. I want to keep that funny g sound. Je parle. Je parle. Je parle. Je parle. What may feel strange for you is to say je parle, and you picture that word in your mind, P-A-R-L-E, and you want to say je parle, and you're going to add an English R in there. So what you want to do is watch this video through a couple of times. Try to keep the A sound, keep it pure, and try to avoid adding an English R in there. But to really know if you're doing it well, you're going to have to ask a French person. So you ask a French person, if I say je parle, do I sound like an English speaker speaking French, or do I sound like a French speaker, native French speaker speaking French? That will be the way you'll really know if you're saying it correctly. And then ask the French person, okay, so how would I say it better? Ask them for some advice. But what I'm doing for you is giving you the recommendation of keeping the words, the sounds separate at the beginning. Je parle. Je parle. Je parle. And then speed it up. Je parle. Je parle. Je parle français. Je parle anglais. Je parle espagnol. Okay, that's it. Hopefully that helped, and have a good day.